there's an attempt to fight back against Jeff Sessions' marijuana crackdown. Look at this. Bipartisan bill offered in-house to protect marijuana users in legal weed states. So, yet again, this is a case of incrementalism or gradualism where it's an attempt to inch in the right direction. That's frustrating because we know the answer is to legalize, tax, and regulate, but the best you get are these half measures, if you will. But nonetheless, let me give you some more information about this. Representative Lou Correa, a Democrat, and Matt Gaetz, a Republican, introduced the Sensible Enforcement of Cannabis Act, which is basically a mirror of an Obama-era memo that relaxed enforcement of federal marijuana laws in states where the drug is legal. What happened is Sessions came in and he rescinded the memo. So if I'm not mistaken, I think that Obama memo came in his second term. I don't think it was there in his first term. In fact, I think he got a lot of shit for being kind of a drug warrior in his first term, but come the second term, he did this memo, and he made it so that, hey, you're in Colorado, you have legal weed, the federal government's going to be hands-off, and you guys can experiment and do whatever you want. The states are the laboratories of democracy, is the rhetorical, flowery phrase that they give it. So Sessions came in and he's like, fuck that, we're going to crack down on weed because I'm an asshole. He rescinded the memo last month. And the bill protects 8 states that have already legalized recreational weed and 29 states and the District of Columbia that have medical marijuana. So that's what the memo did. This bill mirrors that memo. And I have no idea whether or not it will pass. My guess is it won't, because the Republicans have the majority in the House of Representatives, the Republicans have the majority in the Senate, and Donald Trump is president. By the way, I have no idea. Like, let's say through some miracle it got through the House and the Senate, which, again, I don't think it will. But if it did and then it got to Trump's desk, I don't know if Trump would sign it or not. Because I don't think Trump really has an ideology, and I think he's kind of vacuous and vapid, and he just listens to the last guy that was in the room. So there's a chance that if it got to Trump, Trump would be like, whatever, fine. But I don't think it would get to Trump. I think it would fail probably in the House. Definitely would fail in the Senate, because this is viewed as being soft on weed, soft on criminals. You want criminals running the streets, man? Is that what you want? You want to let these criminals get away with having the freedom to put in their body what they want when they're not hurting anybody? That sounds like anarchy to me, man. That sounds like pinko stuff. So, anyway, I hope this bill passes, even though it's a half measure, because unfortunately at this moment the best we're going to get from a Republican-dominated system is a half measure. We should pass this and then fight nonstop for legalizing marijuana, because 61% of Americans want to do that.